the way back on the 26th of July, Wickerman at Alton Towers broke out into what seemed to be a fire on part of the ride. Smoke rose from the turnaround section, the queue was evacuated, the themed evacuation announcements kept going off, and that was sadly the last we saw of the ride. Until the other day, because Wickerman has finally reopened after a very, very long period of closure. And today I am going to talk all about this, and even something we've seemed to have noticed from the fact it's reopened. And towards the end, to make this video a bit more fun, I am going to head to Alton Towers and try and ride Wickerman as many times as I can in an hour. Yeah, this is going to go so well. If you do enjoy this update and the little vlog section at the end, then please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We hit 80,000 subscribers. Way! Thank you so much for the support. I genuinely do appreciate it so much. And to think the next milestone is 90,000 subscribers is crazy. So if you do want to help towards that goal, if you could subscribe if you are new around here, it'd be greatly appreciated. So then, the Wickerman. Why did it close? What were the occurrences that led to that happening? I should probably explain it a little bit, because I can recollect this situation very well. I've been crying about this bloke every night. Pretty much, as I said at the start, the end of July came around and Alton Towers was operating as usual, Wickerman was operating as usual, and everything seemed lovely once again. And then it set on fire. A foreign object was presumed to have flown out of someone's pocket or sort of flown off the ride's train or something, and eventually made its way onto the track, then turning into a teeny tiny flame that then caused quite a lot of smoke to pour out and even fire damage to the track, we assume. I mean, why else would they put up scaffolding afterwards? I don't know. But the fact there was scaffolding and that fire happened, that then led to the ride being closed for a very long period of time. And it was probably the worst time for it to happen because it was literally just the start of the summer holidays. So, well done whoever dropped that vape, you imbecile. But as time went on, it really wasn't looking good for the rather large Bob. Until last week, the tarpaulin came down, the scaffolding came down as well, and there was actually testing starting on the Wickerman with staff and water dummies. I do often think about applying for a job at Alton Towers as a water dummy, so then I can test the Wickerman first after its fire. But with all the work done and the testing taking place, on Saturday the 17th of August, the Wickerman finally opened its gates. And we took heed. It was back open, and I actually visited on that Saturday, and I don't know whether it was because I haven't ridden it for a while, or it may have just been running faster, but it ran so bloody fast. Obviously, the only part of retracking that could have happened was that section that set on fire, but I don't even think they retracked that properly. And also, they wouldn't have made any updates to the speed of the train or anything like that, so yeah, that's probably my delusion speaking. Oh, but it was so good to have Wickerman back at Alton Towers, you know? It felt weird without it. I didn't even visit when it was closed, but it plays a big part in the Alton Towers coaster lineup, so I'm glad to have it back. And we actually sort of knew that it was going to reopen on that Saturday, because on the morning of the Saturday, it actually got removed from the maintenance page. I noticed that so quickly that maybe I am the one that sits on those planning permission pages for 78 hours a day. I've turned into them. But something I realised on the maintenance page that's it's not really hard to spot, because it's just right there. There's actually another roller coaster on that page now, that being Spinball Whizzer. And you know, you may think, oh, it's closed for maintenance then, or I don't know, maybe something's happened on it, it's set on fire. No, it's actually scheduled maintenance at the start of September to install a single rider queue line. Honestly, these videos get more and more interesting. Riveting content here on the YouTube channel DigitalDan. But a single rider queue for Spinball Whizzer though, that sounds very interesting indeed. It sort of makes me think that they're trialling it with that to also see how it works with the Smiler, and that to then put it on extra rides. Please give us it on Oblivion, 13 and Nemesis Reborn. But the fact they're literally making these updates at the start of September, which is about 2 months away from the end of the season, you've got to give it to Alton Towers. The loudest round of applause in the world. But anyway, this video is not about Spinball Whizzer, it's about Wickerman reopening. So what better thing to do than go to the park and try and ride it as many times as I possibly can in 1 hour. Now you may think, oh, it's a summer day, it's going to be busy. You're just going to be in that queue for an hour and you're not even going to get on it. Well, actually, as I've been to previously on this channel, there was an attraction source event going on where there was an hour extra ride time on Wickerman. And I was going to do an entire vlog on this, but the way I filmed it and just the sort of things I was saying, it was a mess. So I thought I'd stick it at the end of this video. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, it's Alton Towers.
We're here!
Oh my god!
Ignore the face paint.
And the hair. Ignore Tom. The face paint and the hair. We're here at Alton Towers. It's some 90s... We're at a 90s rewind event, but Wickerman has reopened. Finally. It's no longer closed, and today we're going to ride it for an hour straight and see how long we can go on it for.
Oh! Welcome and good day!
Right, so we've got an hour on Wickerman. How many times are we going to get on it?
I reckon 5.
5?
I think less. I think 4.
I reckon 12. We're walking against the crowd because we're going in for this ERT. We're with the attraction source event today, so it's going to be really good. Are we excited, Tom? Yeah, okay, right. Time to go on Wickerman. We are awaiting the Wickerman ERT. Got a whole group gathered for the attraction source event. Many thanks again to attraction source for putting this on. We haven't ridden this in ages before that fire, so to see it back open.
Feel the sand between your toes. It takes away all the woes.
Obviously, if you don't know, the fire did happen, or the smoke did arise from over there. That little turnaround there. Oh, it's going up the lift. Oh my god, it's active. The Wickerman exists. But yeah, they've obviously done their repair work on that section of the track, and it's back open. It was open all day, but we were leaving it to ride it until now. Because why wouldn't you ride it in an ERT? Extra ride time session. I'm excited.
Educational.
The station of Wickerman.
Participation in our ritual.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go on Wickerman. There we go, we just got off our first ride on Wickerman. What are we thinking?
It's fantastic.
Towards the front, it's actually running really fast. I'm glad to have it back, honestly.
Glad to have it back.
Can you stop being an ad-lib? We're going to run around again and see how many we can get in this hour. I'm still saying 12, but I might be wrong. Let's run in.
So I'm on right.
Look at the pre-show. Oh my god. Look at the pre-show. This is hectic as hell. Look at the station. We are doing very well on this right now.
I'm on 3.
3 already?
He was on another ride.
Honestly, I don't know whether it's just like what they've done with the ride or what. Isn't it running a bit faster than you remember?
Yes.
It stopped. I don't know what he just said. We're going for our next ride. Third time that was. It's time. I don't know if I've got lost count. Not often can you say that you've ran through the Wickerman pre-show like that.
I can. So can I, because I did it.
The banner thing, that is actually new. And then you got everyone on the train. Woo. Very epic. I feel like this vlog is literally just ride it in the queue, get on it, and then just show off ride footage. Wickerman, what a fun vlog. What the hell is going on? We're going for round number 5 or something?
I'm on 6.
M's on 6. This might be our 6th one actually, I might be wrong. I'm losing complete track of time. Row 10. It's not what you guessed. Why did that make a metal pipe sound? Yeah, we're 5, 6 rides down now or something. We're doing quite well, I think. Time for some more. On our 7th ride, we're in row 2. I love this ride, man. I'm debating to say it's one of the. It might be best at Towers, maybe. We try once more. They keep saying a lot of stuff that's heading towards it closing, and we've done, I think, 7, 8 rides so far. There was a bit of a delay to the start. Hopefully we'll get one more ride on Big Bull. Row 10 again. Row 10 again. So good to get back on this. I'll give you my full review when we get on. I don't think got the house lights on. I
mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but it's something. All the lights on. Well, that's the end of the ERT, I guess.
What an ERT it was.
Well, you know how I said I was going to give my in-depth thoughts after I've been on it? I never did. Sorry. But if you want to see my actual thoughts on the Wickerman, click here. Because I'm not going to go into it, because it was running very similarly to what I think of it anyway. Just probably a bit faster. Click on that. My top 10 rides. It ranks quite high for me, controversially. People disagree. You're not allowed to disagree. What the hell?